Hello YouTube modelers, welcome back to my channel. I want to thank all my viewers and subscribers for tuning in. So I just want to do a quick mail call. Receive a shop card from Pat over at Cards Scale Dreams. This is one of 2 or 3 cards that he has. I think he has another one with a Chevelle on it, but I like this one with the rusted weathered look. He builds mostly cars, but I remember following him when he first started, and he's doing very well with subs. But in the beginning videos, he used to have this cool diorama where he displayed his cars. It was like the back of a parking lot with a fence on it, so that attracted me to some of his videos. But anyway, go check him out if you haven't done so already. I have a link to his channel in my description, so check out Pat over at Card Scale Dreams. Nice card, Pat. Thanks for the kind words in the back. Check out that detail. He's got like a vice grip or a pair of pliers on the door handle, so that's pretty cool. So thanks for the card, Pat. So basically, I have not been on the on my workbench because I've been cleaning up the apartment. But the good news is, these are all the boxes I pulled out from storage. So now all my models and parts and supplies are right next to me. So I'm going to start reviewing some of the models I've built in the past to share it with you guys. These are not my best work because they are my early work, but they are still my work. So just want to share it with my viewers and subscribers. So I rarely have or rarely keep the model kit boxes. Sometimes I keep them because it's just the right size, I like the box art, or just luck of the draw, I happen to keep it. So this one was a Testors. I think I bought it from Toys R Us. I liked it because it was a 3-in-1 box. I always like these super kits, even AMT, when they package like 3 models in one box. I always like that. So this is basically the quintessential American fighters, right? All 3, the Corsair, the Thunderbolt, and the Mustang. Plus it comes with a VHS, which I don't know where it is now because who even has a VHS player? I think I viewed it one time. It was pretty helpful tips, you know, stuff you could probably pick up from a magazine. Of course, they always give you these generic brushes, tube of glue. Sometimes they give you the mat, but in this case it was paint, cement, brushes, and of course the decals come with the kit anyway. So let's check out the kits. I did them very spaced apart, so let's take a look at them. So here are the 3 kits. This model is from 1994. Here are the paints that were supplied. I mean, it's nice that they give you paint, especially when the paint is nice and new, so it flows very evenly. A little description of the planes. So, not too bad. So these kits, you know how sometimes on Testors they rebox them, but they could be like Italiaris or Fujimis. This one has no name on it, so I was wondering where they came from, but according to ScaleMates, I think these planes were formerly from Hawk, which I think now is underground too, but these are Hawk kits. So basically they're just very plain, simple, clean builds, but it lacks a lot of detail. So if you guys are into detail, I mean, these kits are not it, but I liked it because it was Testors, you know, familiar with the company and stuff. So the first one I built out of the 3 was this Thunderbolt, the P-47. Now for the P-47, let me pull out the box. They gave you a choice. This box is very sturdy actually. It's big. It has reinforced cardboard. See how reinforced it is? Comes with the catalog and instructions. The kits that were around at that time. The cars. The instructions. still have some decals left over, which I'll get into in a second. The colors by Boyd. Remember when they had those? Check out this catalog. These are all those Hawk kits that you guys build with the caricatures. Davey, the motorcycle guy. All the Testors accessories. Colors by Boyd. So they included the accessories, and let's find. So the P-47, here it is. It came with an option for the Razorback, which is basically the taller rear fuselage. But I chose the Thunderbolt with the bubble canopy. So it's a fairly simple kit. I mean, it doesn't really have that much detail. I remember the propellers, they gave you each propeller blade separately, so you had to glue that. But they give you the decals. I had a hard time fitting the cowling in, so I pulled it out of storage, you know, things that always break are like the antennas and the tubes, wheels. So I broke the cowling off and I re-glued it to line it up better. But of course, you know, cracked a little on top. But I remember when I was painting this, I hand painted the green. I followed the panel line as opposed to doing my own masking. That's why it doesn't quite line up with the red decal, because if you look at it, it's supposed to line up perfectly, which it doesn't. And I think I had to go down and then back up. You see how I had to go underneath the green paint and then I had to come back up to clear over the rear stabilizer. But I finished it with Testors metallic silver, so it looks like bare metal finish. There is no cockpit detail. There's no instrument panel. Just a pilot, which I'm glad they included. I think I ran out of flesh tone, so I used gray, so it looks like a gray ghost. But not bad. Prop spin, bare metal finish. He has 9 German kills. Dorothy K is the name of the plane. It's got the 850 cal and the drop tanks. But overall, just a simple build. I mean, there's really no detail. I think if I was to go back and revisit this kit, I would maybe use Tamiya panel line accents. But just simple, plain build. I think I used black to optically fool you that the vent holes are open when in fact they're just closed. Look how thick that tail wheel is. So, and the bomb. Pretty much nothing really spectacular about it, just a plain simple build. 3 kits in 1 box. So that's the story with this one. Gave you options for the P-47 Razorback. I like the bubble canopy, so that's that. Next, after the Thunderbolt, it's been a couple of years, then I built the Mustang. I remember I sprayed all of the parts while it was still in the tree. This one, same thing. Prop spin, very simple. They do provide a hole already in the canopy for you to stick the antenna through. No cockpit detail. But still pretty nice build. I think it's called Little Indian. The decal started to crack off, I guess, due to age. You see the yellowing. But overall, not too bad. Just a simple, clean build. With the Mustang, they gave you options to use to mount these rocket tubes. But I thought that would interfere with the look. Streamlined look of the Mustang. I also omitted these Lightning or Thunderbolt decals for the Mustang because I think it was too much. I also forgot which plane was supposed to get these decals from the instrument panel, but once you assemble the fuselage, it's kind of hard to stick this in, especially if it's recessed, so I just left it without it. But cockpit detail, very bad, just none whatsoever, except for like maybe a piece of plastic and you're supposed to put the decal on top. But anyway, here's the Mustang. You see the Thunderbolt. I did not put the Thunderbolt, nor did I put the rocket tube because I like the streamlined look. I believe I cut the canopy so that I can mount it, glue it open like that so you can see. And then the last plane I built, I used Model Master Navy Blue, which you can't get the color anymore, but I think it's very fitting for the Corsair. I like the way the white stars and bar blend in with the navy blue. The prop is a little bit loose. Goes up and down, there's a lot of movement, but spins freely. This one I did include the rockets. I have to glue this because it came off, but it's one piece, so if you're feeling ambitious, you can just cut it and then you can leave it open. No cockpit detail, there's nothing in there. But the pilot, I painted him with his flotation vest because he's a Navy. Has a tail hook. It's so badly detailed that the wheel well is not even recessed. It's just slight indentation in the surface. And there's nothing in there. But it's cool to have the rockets because the Corsairs did help the Marines when they invaded the island hop by using rockets and strafing. So that's pretty much it. Put the canopy back on. And for the Corsair, if you notice over here, there's a slight outline for the radar pod. So you can actually install the radar pod if you want to build the later variant that was used during the Korean War for night fighting, which was the radar pod. So these are my earlier builds, so there's no weathering and it's maybe not as detailed or as well put together as I currently do them, but of course you can tell I hate working on seam lines, so they still have seam lines. So I pretty much have like maybe 20 to 30 models, so I will be doing more kit reviews, or not kit reviews, but what do you call it? Kit revisits. So these are the 3 planes I built. Again, I built a lot of military before, even though I built some cars, but I've built a lot of militaries at one time. And then I started building more cars. So this is from what I built in the 90s, so it's like 25 to 30 years ago. So I will be doing more kit revisits as time goes on. A lot of military and some cars as well. So I hope you like this review. It's kind of like opening my attic and going into the past for me, because I remember building these. And I will have more builds to revisit in the future. So thanks for watching, and hope you guys like it. I will have stills at the end. Thanks.